Hey everybody, come and join me and my cousin as we chat and talk about all the good stuff in life in Cherie's world.
The only podcast coming through your beat stereo is Cherie's World, so let's go around like a merry-go. Plug your phone in, make sure it got a full battery. Download it Wednesday, listen to it Saturday. She cover all topics, whatever you after. She got ball players, authors, doctors, actors, rappers, singers, entrepreneurs, divas, leaders. Androids or Apple, turn up your speakers. Trying to shoot my shot like the vaccine. Whether it's Cherie or Maxine, whether the podcast or acting, she that queen. PYT, you know what that mean. Saw you on TV and touch the screen. Touch on you, I plead Lil C's got a crush on you. It'll mean the world to get a blush from you. Teaspoon to me, leave you sleep like Robitussin do.
Welcome to Cherie's World podcast. Today is a really exciting show for me because it's always fun when I got fam bam in the crib. And my cousin was back, y'all. We got Miss Shar Jackson in the house.
She's not the only one who does that for myself. I kind of big up myself.
Big yourself. Hey, if you don't big yourself up, ain't nobody else gonna big you up.
That's how I feel about it.
So Courtney and I are in the house to talk to Shar about her new business ventures. Something's going on with my girl directing, and we're going to talk about a little Charmonious. So without further ado, give it up for my cousin.
I love you, man. I miss you. I'm so mad that you live so far away now because I don't get to see you as much.
Hey, first of all, can I just say it's a pleasure to finally meet you. I know we talked on the phone last couple years ago, but
that's right. Last time we didn't do the video. That's right. It was all just on. Okay, hi, baby.
Hi. I'm a big fan, as you know already. So good to finally see you. I know y'all don't like to talk about the past, but I got to ask. So Fat Burger, Good Burger.
Good burger.
Y'all did the
it would have still took us there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how was it doing the reunion? I know it was a while ago, but you did the was it a pop-up shop or something like that? Pop-up thing?
Yeah. So Kel, he did this whole thing where he actually had like a pop-up of Good Burger. Like you could actually go to Good Burger and try Ed's sauce, and it was crazy. And it was in Hollywood, and I think the restaurant was there for, I don't know, maybe 6 months or something like that. But it was incredible and so nostalgic, and like being in that place and just kind of seeing all of the old stuff. And I put on my uniform again. I did not work, however. That's a different kind of check. So, but I put on my uniform and took pictures and had a blast. I still didn't eat Ed sauce because it has mayo in it and I'm allergic. But I served some Ed sauce to the people at my table. Yeah.
Nice.
Good times.
Wait a minute. So I have to ask, we're adults now. Are you really allergic to mayo, or do you just not like it?
No. See, no, I'm allergic. It will kill me.
Oh, what is it? Is it the egg that's in it?
I don't know. I can do egg by itself. I can do oil. I don't know. The combination, when it comes together, does a chemical thing that fucks me up.
I literally always thought you did.
I know you did. You and Kavita, both of you. And then Kavita learned because she made me a grilled cheese or something like that at her house, and she put mayo on the thing, whatever, and then I ate it, and she had to go get the EpiPen. So she put it to the test as well, because you guys always thought that I just didn't like it. No, I'll die.
Well, I know that Mark doesn't like it. I know that my mom doesn't like it. So I just thought it was
Yeah.
Oh no. See, I never tried. I didn't want to kill you because I'm allergic to chocolate.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah. And y'all never played with me, so I ain't gonna play with y'all. Not.
But Kavita tried it. Yeah.
Dang, cute. Leave it to if somebody was gonna do it. So let me tell you, Courtney, I'm just gonna hit you. Kavita is our older cousin, who taught me everything that I ever needed to know about men and sex.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got it from home first. And one of the biggest jokes, and I'm just going to put it out there, Kavita, I love you. Because somebody asked me, they're like, how are you able to keep your relationship so private why is it that, men never really come out and talk about you in public or the press? And Clovita taught me something really early. And everybody gave my girl Amber a really hard time when she said it publicly about Kanye. Why do you think people took it so wrong?
Hold on, I need you to rewind because
let me be clear.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. But say that again. What your cousin told you to do? What now?
Tickle the G spot.
Now let me ask you a question. Don't you got to get permission to do that though?
Well, I mean, verbal permission or physical permission, because sometimes the same men who will tell you no.
Now, come on, Cherie. Now you know what you sounded like. Now you sounded like you can't enter somebody without their permission.
Well, okay, so no, you can't, right? But if I open up my legs and invite you in as I see you entering, it's an invite, right?
I don't know. I mean, is that how it works in court? I'm asking for a friend.
For a friend, right? Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend. Like,
I mean,
because I know a lot of men.
The point is, this is the silence maker. This is why people don't run their mouths.
If you say no, you stop.
Because if you tell our business, we'll tell yours. But you're not going to want anybody to hear.
God damn.
No means no.
Right.
But I love
it.
Hey, y'all girls, something else. Y'all girls are something else.
I mean, but men have their own laws too, and we don't know anybody that my cousin ever dated except for that one.
Right.
That was we all have a fluke. I have one. Flukes happen. But off of the flukes, I'm hearing rumors about you directing.
So, I mean, I feel like, we've been in front of the camera forever. Who better to go behind the camera and run some stuff? We kind of know what happens. We kind of know the get down. So, yeah, I am directing. And I'm super excited about it because you remember when I was younger and I think I was like 12, dude, and I won that award from the Directors Guild of America for that little short that I did. Remember that gum and all that stuff?
It was cute and it was good.
Right, yeah. So I kind of just was like, during the pandemic, I kind of like just sat back and remembered how much fun I had doing that. And I was like, maybe that's what I need to do for a little bit. Let me check it out. And I shadowed a few people and fell in love. And so now that's I'm doing that too.
Did you get to shadow Kelly?
I haven't shadowed Kelly yet, but we are scheduled to do it. Like I told you a while ago, I was like, dude, I'm gonna shadow Kelly.
Kelly who?
But we haven't had a chance to do it yet. But she knows it's going down. So yes.
I want to shadow Kelly too.
She's
Kelly, y'all got to tell everybody who Kelly is. Kelly who?
Kelly Park. So she she directed Punky, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Kelly, she's incredible, dude. First off, just an amazing person, but an incredible director, an incredible woman. She's brilliant and she's a beast. And I definitely I need to shadow her.
Oh, yeah. Kelly is amazing. So just to let you know, Courtney, directors is like a men's game, right? Okay. Women are starting to break into it heavy. We are finally getting our just due. But Black women directors is almost unheard of.
Yeah.
There's literally
a handful.
I've worked with Kelly Park and Chip Fields. And that's it. Those are the only Black women directors I've ever worked with in 40 years. So when Kelly walked on the set, I literally cried because I was so proud. Like, you told me she was coming.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so like I was so proud and so excited. And then not only did she end up being so sweet, but she was good.
She's good. She's good. She's good. And she's definitely an actor's director. And I feel like that's kind of, I mean, I don't have a choice but to be an actor's director because I'm an actor. So, so it's a journey that I'm on now. I'm super excited about it. I'm loving every second of it. And I'm actually about to direct my first sitcom on my own in, I don't know if we're doing it end of January, February, somewhere in there. We're still working all that out, but I'm so excited, and you need to come down and watch me work because I would love to have you there and support me.
I would love to be there, just sitting in the chair, watching you do what you do. But I'm super excited and proud of you.
Thank you.
Do you have a signature shot yet? Have you thought about?
I've thought about it. It's kind of like, you know, the Zoolander Magnum thing. I can't share it yet. You know what I mean? Like, nobody, the world's not ready for me to talk about it. You just got to wait and see it.
Hey, I don't know if I told you this on the last time I talked with you. So if I did, I apologize. But, you know, Love and Basketball is like the go-to movie for like when you want to be romantic. And it took me a while to like, and my wife gets sick of me. So I was like, hey, you know, that's Cherie's cousin right there. That's Shar. That's Shar. And you was like extra sexy in that. Tell me how that was working with Omar in that.
Okay, so Omar is incredible. We've known Omar forever. Like he's such a cool dude. But let me tell you what Omar did when we shot this movie. So there was a scene where he and I are at the car, whatever, we have to kiss. Okay. I don't know if you saw that. Do you have the DVD of the movie? Did you see the outtakes?
I did. It's been a while, but
so you saw him like engulf my whole
I probably did. It's been a while.
Yeah, he kissed the shit out of me for a long time. And
did you like it?
Funny. It was funny because like they I feel like they kept, oh no, that wasn't a good take. Let's do it again.
Oh.
You know that take was fun, boy. You better stop playing. But to me, like I think they cut it all together, so it looks like the longest kiss in the world on the DVD commentary thing, and it's hilarious to me. So, but Omar's awesome. I love him. Just you know, if you ever have to kiss him in a scene or something, just know he's gonna do it.
What's it like for you to like? Do you ever look at that like, man, I'm part of like that? That's a classic movie. That's like one of the best movies, black films, but whatever we want to call it.
You know, I think I look at it like that now. I didn't like when we were doing this stuff, and even a few years after, like you don't really realize how impactful some of this stuff is. Like we like broke barriers and changed things and changed the game and did all these things that you don't realize when you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like somebody called me an icon the other day and I almost like peed on myself. I was like, what the heck, huh? They're like, no, seriously, like think about it. And when I really sit back and kind of look at my career, I'm blown away. Like,
know why, right? You know why? I was telling Cherie this when I first met you. You know why, right?
Because why? Explain to me.
In the 90s, like there was maybe 65 channels.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like I think you on UPN, like that's a big deal. Like I remember I remember y'all like the way they hit it. I mean, it's kind of sad when you think about it, but like every black show had their own day. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we knew what days to go to watch Family Matters, what days to watch Martin, what day in time to watch Moesha. You know, we knew that. So I think you guys are more appreciated than the stars of today because there's so many. It's like, you don't know but back then you knew like it's kind of sad too that it was only, a select of y'all, but I guess.
And that's what it was. It was a handful. Like it was literally a handful. We all knew each other because there were very few of us.
But that's what makes y'all iconic. That's what makes you iconic though.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you know that like a lot of men had a crush on you back then?
I had no idea. Because I always felt like almost kind of like the ugly duckling on the show. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't really my show. I was like the sidekick in the background. And they always like crack jokes about how skinny I was, and you know, all these little things. So I didn't even realize that I was kind of fly until probably like season 4 or 5. And after I did that Missy Elliott video, after I did the Missy video, I was clear. I said, "Oh, who knew? I know now."
You were late.
I was so late, dude. I was so late.
You were so late. You were always cute, dude. You were always fly.
But see, that's the thing. So, like, you know, growing up in the industry, like, I always heard, "Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute." So I didn't even embrace sexy until way, way later in life. Like, I was always busy being cute, you know?
Yeah, I still.
I think that's why that threw me off on Love and Basketball. Like I said, I didn't know that was you at first. I'm like, damn, because you was like extra sexy on that, and I was like, damn, I like that. And I kept telling my wife, you know, my wife is very secure, but after a while, like, how many times you gonna tell me who that is? Like every time we watch this, you keep
It is Shar.
Like, I know, you keep telling me that.
Hilarious.
You know what I do remember from our last time we talked, that you were a gamer.
Yes.
What games you playing? I got a follow up to that too.
So right now I'm playing what's this gangster one that I'm playing? It's Empire something. I just started playing this the other day. It's you're a mobster and it's like Empire.
Okay.
Empire something. I'm playing that, and I'm still playing Fallout. I'm always gonna be playing Fallout.
You play what's the one? Not Roblox, but what's my son
What,
played?
like Minecraft? Like you going like back like that?
No, I'm spending all my money on. I can't even think of the name.
That's why your mind won't let you remember what it is.
Cherie, the one the boy in your cast that was doing all the dancing.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, yeah, Fortnite. Yeah. You play that too?
You know what? So I've played Fortnite a few times. I'm not really big on all the smack talk that goes on with people online playing video games. I'd rather, you know, chill out, play my game, and not be bothered. Yeah. That it's actually a big turn off for me to hear a bunch of people talking shit about a video game. Like, stop it. Like, you're not hard. No. Like, you're not hard. So stop. Like, stop it.
They talk
and people get extra hard on video games. You know what I mean? Shut up.
Well, my follow-up question to that is that I've been hearing a lot about this metaverse now.
Right.
So is that something you're gonna be like getting into?
Yes, because
you're already in it?
Because yes, I am. I've already started staking my claim. Only because it's going to be financially incredible. Yeah. And one of the ways to build your wealth in that world will be via gaming. So if I can play a game and make money, okay, like that's like heaven. That's like,
give us some tips, Shar, because you know I'm hearing people buying property in metaverse, and I'm like, I heard Snoop just bought like some acres.
Like, probably about 20 years ago, there was this company that had come out, and they had sold me on this idea of this virtual land. Like, you could buy your own virtual island. Okay, like, Shar, you could have your own virtual island, and you know, and you could have whatever you want on your island, and you can have your sim there, blah blah blah. People come in, they shop there. So when I heard metaverse, that was the first thing that I went back to. It's this thing that happened 20 years ago. Yeah. But it didn't win at that time because nobody really could understand it. You know what I mean? Yeah. I would say invest into this cryptocurrency. Definitely check out the NFTs because it's going to be huge. Which is in NFTs, I guess the best way to explain that is kind of like a virtual art gallery. Okay. So the same way someone would pay, you know, $100 million for a Mona Lisa or something like that. That's kind of the equivalent of what people are going to be doing in the metaverse with NFTs. So I think everybody should just kind of, even if it's just one small NFT, buy one, just so you're not left out of this thing. It's about to be crazy and insane, and a lot of people are going to make a lot of money.
Can I sell my art as an NFT?
Yes.
And wait, I was ready for her to be like, your art,
and so can Rhythm. Like, we'll have a whole conversation about it because I was going to talk to you anyway. I want you guys to make a collection, and then we'll put them up as NFTs, and people will bid on them. They will purchase them, and that's their virtual art. It's so like it doesn't make sense to people because we don't know what the hell it is. But when I was taught, and what I'm understanding is, if you look at it in regards to, you know, the art world and art galleries and things of that nature, if you can compare it to that, then it makes more sense because it kind of works along those same lines, except for it's not a physical thing that you have in your home. It's what you have in the
virtual world. Yeah.
So.
A lot of people don't know, Courtney, but I actually have like a lot. I'm looking around at it right now because I'm in my new space. I have art lined up all over the walls. Like I paint.
Nice.
Not perfectly, but I have a lot of paintings and I don't even know what to do with all of them, honestly, because who wants to look at stuff that they did all day?
Well, I got you, Cuzzo. Don't worry about it.
All right. Don't talk.
See, she's the techie. I'm not that cool. I'm a nerd too, but like I rather read a book and sit in the room.
Yeah. You're like, let me hold the physical book in my hand and do that. I'm just like, let me scan through this whole thing on my tablet.
Yeah.
No.
I hate to go. All right, so I got to ask you this. So this week they did. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. So this week they did this. Jimmy Kimmel did the live reenactment of Different Strokes and Facts of Life.
Right.
It was dope. Kevin Hart played Arnold. Damon Wayans played.
Sorry, that's hilarious in itself.
Did you see it? Did y'all see
I didn't see it. I've been
Damon Wayans played Willis.
Nice.
Gabrielle Union played Kim Tootie.
She was Tootie. I saw her on Instagram as Tootie. Okay.
I saw that too, and that was as cute as can be.
Adorable.
Jennifer Aniston played Blair, I think.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
It
was star-studded. So I'm gonna put you on the spot. Okay. So what they did was they took a popular episode and they recasted it. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna ask you to recast a popular one of my favorite episodes of Moesha. All right. It's the Rhythm and Dues episode. You remember that one?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Okay, that was one with Morris Day, PPQ.
When the time came through, we gotta. Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, so give me who would you cast as Moesha?
Ooh.
Give me on the spot.
Ooh. That sucks because I don't. Well, do they have to be like does it have to be younger people or
you pick whatever you want? It's fantasy. You do whatever you want. Cherie, get ready. I'm gonna ask you one next episode.
But I don't know my episodes, so
I know them.
It doesn't matter, but you know the characters in the episodes. You don't gotta know the episodes. You know people who are on the show. Let me think. Who would be a good Moesha other than Brand? Yeah, I would make it super funky. Let's do like Missy Elliott as Moesha.
Okay. Who would be Frank?
Frank, I would put Ernie Hudson.
Nice. Who would be Kim?
I put Lizzo as Kim.
Dope. Okay. Who would be Miles?
Miles, I would put Brandon T. Jackson.
Okay. That's crazy. I was going to ask. Okay, that's crazy. All right. Who would be Andell?
Yvette Nicole Brown.
Yes. What about Hakeem?
What's the guy's name? Jesus, I can't. Romy. What's the ones that he's in? He's in a 40-Year-Old Virgin and what's his name? Like Romy something.
Oh, I know you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about. I know you're talking about. He's being in the Kevin Hart movies. I can't think of Romini.
Yeah. So him. I would have him be.
Okay.
Hakeem.
I'll do you last. Who will be Quentin?
Red Man.
All right. Who will be Niecy?
Kiki Palmer.
Okay. And last last but not least, who would be Morris Day in that episode?
Christopher Williams.
Well, thanks for playing, Shar. I didn't know. I was like, I wonder if she's gonna play along. So
Yes.
now I know Cherie got to do it.
No, but wait a minute. The thing is that she watches TV. You watch TV. My TV has the batteries that it came with.
I can't with you.
I don't know.
Not batteries though.
The
Right,
batteries. Like if
batteries.
I don't know the actors personally, Courtney, I don't know them.
We'll do it.
We just went through a what's his name? We just went through a whole that.
Yeah,
I
she
don't
gonna-
know.
But
We
I
gonna do it
don't.
later. We gonna
You
do it
name people that I was like, oh, okay, I don't know them people.
I can't.
We're gonna
Okay,
do it later on. We're gonna do it later on, Cherie.
I was gonna say we could do it, but I'm gonna give you like a bunch of rappers and people that don't even act.
Dude, I threw in how many musicians did I throw in?
She
Dude?
threw in Red, man.
Lizzo was good though.
Yeah, that Lizzo was on point.
Come on, I put Lizzo, Missy, and Redman, all of them in there.
But Lizzo was on point though.
That's
That
pretty
would
fire,
be
yeah.
that would be dope.
Yeah.
But I gotta use like my cousin. I gotta use Antoine because I don't know actors.
Well, no, that's good because that means you're giving us a job. So thank you.
Okay.
We'll take that.
Hey, who'd you say for Moesha again?
We said Missy.
Missy. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I just think it would give it a different little, different thing. And it'd be hot.
Yeah. I like that episode. That was one of my favorite episodes growing because I didn't know that song, and I'm an old school guy, but I didn't know that song. That's Morris Day song. Like, that was
Yeah.
yeah.
I love the time. They're awesome.
Yeah. You was dancing, I watched you last yesterday just to prepare
My
myself.
mom was like, "Ooh, can I come to the set?" I was like, "You being real open right now, girl. You don't sit down." I'm just saying, Morris Day. Stay at home. Stay at home with your husband.
That's hilarious. How is my auntie and my uncle?
She's good. She's so good. She says hi and she loves you.
I love her too. And I'm glad she's good.
Yeah.
Mommy don't know that you're here because
She would be in there.
Yeah,
And
she'd
she would be in there cussing me out.
Yeah. Asking if she's where the fuck you at?
Yeah.
You know it's you coming Christmas? Where the kid is at?
Cussing me out, telling me how much she loves me, and cussing me out some more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So yeah,
I'm gonna have mom call her later.
She doesn't know. Yeah, she doesn't know that you're on. Because I'm not gonna
I love you, auntie. She can see that later. You know what I mean?
do that.
I'll tell her now.
Look at Courtney, you got notes.
Oh yeah. I keep notes.
Courtney actually, he is the best host ever. He's got notes, all kind of stuff.
I'm just trying to figure
Cherie's
out.
gonna be all over the place. Let me go ahead and keep this on track. Who's coming on this week?
I mean,
Shit! All right, that's
But
more
see,
notes.
this just
How to
for
keep
me.
her on track.
Because I know I try not to just keep going back to like an era in time where I enjoyed TV. So that's why I try not to bombard y'all with all.
No, look, I love that you enjoy television. Like that's why we do this stuff. So
I should say
people can
enjoy
it.
it. Back in the day,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Yeah, it's
So
kind of
please.
hard for me to get into it now, but I enjoyed it so much back then.
It's different.
Yeah.
It's
I think I
different.
ruined it for him too.
Oh, she ruined Family Matters for me now.
Oh,
I used to watch Family Matters all the time until I started working with her. I'm like, damn, I don't even like it no more.
Yeah. So that's why I think sometimes things need to be just kept quiet. You know what I mean? Like people don't need to know everything. It changes shit. It really does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I used to love the mystery of Hollywood. Like, oh my God, I don't know.
yeah.
I don't know anything. Now you know everything. You know who people are boning. It's too much. It's too much.
So let's talk about that because when we started working, the industry was really a different place, right?
Absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
now everybody kind of feels like they're entitled.
No, they don't. They don't kind of feel. They feel 110% that they are entitled to a piece of you. They like
Yeah.
even when you and I post, people always go, "Oh, I didn't know you guys were cousins." Okay, well, I don't mean to be like a dick, but really not your business. Number one,
We don't even know you.
yeah, we don't know you. Like, but Cherie, in regards to that,
Yeah.
people watching us on television as they grow up, they feel like they do know us. So,
And I think that's so sweet.
Yeah.
And we appreciate it.
absolutely at 110%. but you don't. You know what I mean? Like at the end
Yeah.
of the day, and it's okay not to, like, but you're not entitled to all of our stuff. Like,
But how do you feel that, like, okay, so this got, it hit me the other day with this guy in my inbox talking about me doing Playboy. And he's like, you know, if you wanted to do Playboy, why didn't you do it? I said, because I never really wanted to do Playboy. That was a story that somebody else put out there. But they want to hold you to the lies more than they want to hold you to the truth. How do you feel about that?
Okay, as someone who's gone through that on a whole nother level,
yeah,
I hate it. That's one of the things that made me contemplate leaving the industry altogether, because I was just like, this is like, I got to battle and combat all these different stories and lies, and now everyone has a voice to say whatever they want to say, whenever they want to say it, however they want to say it, and before facts and things are cleared up, it's been heard and seen by so many other people that people start to, you know, gauge these opinions off of that. And to me, it's unfair and ridiculous, actually.
yeah.
So the one thing that I do appreciate about social media is that now we do have a voice. Like, we can, if we feel like it, be like, well, that's not what happened, and keep pushing. However, I don't feel like I have to do that. Like, I don't feel like,
yeah, like you owe them an explanation.
I don't owe anybody any explanation or my side of the story, or I don't, it's mind your business. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Mind your business.
Yeah.
And I mean, that may seem shitty, but
it doesn't seem shitty, because one of the things that I have a hard time with too, and Lord forgive me, and I know people think that they're being nice, but they're not. They inbox me pictures or tag me on pictures of my dead friends. Just because people are a celebrity, and I know you go through this, that's why I'm asking you about it. Just because people are a celebrity doesn't mean that you're entitled. Like, how would you feel if I tagged you in pictures of your dead grandma? But then they say I'm being mean.
Right.
But you just ruined my whole day.
It's insane to me, dude. Like, I used to get really irritated too when people would come up to me and ask me about the kids, because, you know, for so long I kept what was going on with, you know, who came out of my vagina very, very private. You know what I mean? Right. Like, that was not anybody's thing. So it took me a really long time to get used to people coming up to me like, girl, hey, how you doing? How the kids? Like, whoa, wait, oh, that's right. You guys know I have children, and you know their names and their birthdays and shit. You might know what school they go to. It's creepy.
Well, I told you what happened with me and your child.
Yeah.
Right. So Courtney, one day I was there and the kids wanted donuts. Right. So I had a 2-seater. They were arguing about who was going. Corey jumped in the car and put her seatbelt on, was like, we rolling, right? So we went to the donut shop. Everything was cool, but we got a lot of family, so I had to go get some milk. So I was like, I'm going to go get gallons of milk instead of these little things of milk, because it was going to be more expensive, right? So I went and got 2 gallons of milk. We just ran in the store right quick, me and Corey. We're sitting there, I'm putting things up, and she said, can she have like some gum or something? I said, yeah. I wasn't really paying attention to her because I was putting stuff on the conveyor belt. And somebody said, hi, Corey. So I turned around and I snatched her and pulled her in front of me. And I looked at him because I was like, well, maybe my cousin knows this person, but I don't know them. But what are you doing calling my child's name? I don't know you, right? And I looked at her and she looks at me and she goes, I'm a fan. I just want to say hi to Corey. And I was like, how do you know my child's name? Yeah. And she said, she's on the magazine right there.
Literally on the cover of the magazine right there in the aisle.
Wow.
So I looked over and I took all the magazines and I turned them upside down and around. And me and Corey got the hell out of there. But as soon as I got back to the house, I was like, yo, I'm not taking the kids nowhere else, because that made me feel really uncomfortable. I wanted to fight.
Yeah. It's scary.
And Corey she was sweet and innocent, and she was just like getting her gum, and she turned around and like,
she was like 3.
She was very little.
4, something like that.
She was very little.
Wow.
Yeah. It's super creepy. And like, I feel like, I just think not everything belongs to everybody. And that was one of the things that I always felt in my relationships and things, I feel like I gave so much of myself into Hollywood, like, you know, that I didn't want to give them that. And that's why people never knew who I was dating or who, whatever, because I wanted to keep something for me. That's why I didn't have my kids in the public eye. I wanted to keep that for me. I feel like once you share that or it's taken from you in some cases, then it's no longer yours, and everybody feels like they have a right to it. And it's just not, that's not a cool thing.
The way you said taken from you.
Yeah.
Is one of the reasons why I finally gave in when Rhythm wrote her book.
Yeah.
And I let her win and I put it out because I felt like if you're going to do it, if it's going to happen, it should
let it be on your terms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just know that Cherie taught me so many lessons, you know, and one of the realest things she ever told me, I'll tell you the whole story. So like TMZ, like sent a message, they wanted to interview her. Mm-hmm. And she was like, absolutely not. And she actually sent a video and she wanted me to post it. And I was like, I just didn't, you know, I was like, nah, I don't think this is good for the brand. But
I was petty.
Yeah. But she told me the realest shit, and it made me think about what you said. And I tell my buddies that I'm like, y'all think y'all want to be in this shit, but look, she said, once you invite them in, you don't get to tell them when they can leave.
You don't get to. It's no longer up to you at that point.
Right. And I was like, that stuck with me.
And that's terrifying because, you know, you never know, like literally how much they really feel like they're entitled to.
Yeah. For me, it was before TMZ existed. It was like something called Celebrities Uncensored. Do you remember that? Yeah. I had gone out with the homegirl and they put a picture at my doorstep the next day and said, don't think we don't know where you live.
Right. Right.
And that was my like eye-opening to this is invasive and not okay.
Right.
When did you realize the game totally changed for you? And what was your invasive wake-up moment?
I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, the whole Kevin Britney thing, like from the moment, because, you know, I was pregnant when that happened and nobody, you know, a handful of people knew because I told Kevin, because when we were pregnant with Corey, he told everybody. And so that was the first time people in the industry even knew that I was actually pregnant.
Yeah.
And so I told him, I said, listen, this is not how we get down. Shut the fuck up. So, so when we were pregnant with Caleb, I was like, don't say anything to anybody. Even his closest friends, his boys had no idea. Because I was like, you have to keep this quiet, dude. Like it, you know. And so when the pictures of he and Britney came out on the beach or whatever, and instantly, you know, my phone is ringing and all these people calling me or whatever. And I think they may have caught me like in an emotional time, like, I'm pregnant, I don't feel like dealing with this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, the next thing I know, like I'm pregnant and pictures of me pregnant and all this stuff. Like it was really weird and creepy. And we had people trying to like bug the hospital they bugged flowers and put them in my hospital room. Like we had to check into the hospital like under an alias and do like this sneak covert birth. It was insane. And
that's unfair.
And I'd never had to experience anything like that. And that's when I felt like a piece of me had just literally been taken away. And I for a long time I didn't really know how to handle all of that. So I just became like the biggest recluse in the world because it sucked ass.
So how do you find that happy medium and that balance now of not just like being a hermit?
I mean, so I don't live in the midst of it. Like I never have though.
Yeah.
And I can be a dick, dude. Like if you come somewhere that you're not supposed to be, and to try to photograph me or my kids or whatever, like I've made paparazzi sit outside for an entire week, wondering when I'm gonna come outside. Bitch, never. I can stay here. Like I have Xbox, bitch. I'll never come outside.
See, and you're nicer than me. She's nicer than me.
And so, I'm like, at the end of the day, you can sit out there and waste your real money, because I'm sure somebody's like probably showing their badge somewhere in on Robertson, but I'm not coming outside, and so you're missing all the real money, because you'll never get me.
That's so weird. See, you're still nicer than I am, because black trucks pull up on them if you come on.
Yeah, I mean, we've experienced that too,
but it's weird, it's invasive, and I don't like it. I was just wondering how you handle it in social media. Like, I have this love-hate relationship. I have this love relationship because finally I get to speak to people who I never met, who have supported me my whole life. But then you have these other like keyboard gangsters who feel like they can say anything to you and you're not supposed to say anything back.
Yeah. See, I had a really hard time with that for a long time. You're better at social media than me. I don't, me, I'm garbage at it. Like, I'll post something because somebody yells at me and says, you need to post it. Do I? Why do I? Okay, fine, I'll post. So actually Cassie has been taking over my posting duties, because if you leave it to me, you will never hear from me. But occasionally, like, Mariah gets a gift or something, oh, it's cute, let's post it. But I can stay away forever and not have a problem with it. And as far as the keyboard gangsters and stuff go, Yvette is the one that kind of pulled my card on that, because I was ready to snap on. You know how I get down. I was ready to snap on everybody. Every time somebody said something, I'd be ready to take your head off. Like, oh, you don't even know. No, Shar, calm down. Don't even trip. Stop it, because it was starting to really bother me. Like, I'd be like, oh my God, they're calling me this, they're calling me that, and da-da-da-da. And Yvette was like, you know what? Stop reading it. Stop. And so that's what kind of changed my outlook on it and made me stop looking at it. And then I got to a point where, I turned a certain age, and then I just didn't give a shit anymore. So it was 40s. Yeah. And then that was a whole different feeling, because I was like, I really don't care.
Yeah.
Awesome. They got these options now in these settings in Instagram where these people can be blocked. They can still follow you. They'll be blocked, and not blocked, but some kind of blocked. But
like shadowed or something, like shadow banned.
And they don't even know it, and they can just steady be commenting and stuff. Nobody.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, nobody.
I don't even need enough to know that.
Courtney did that to my page, didn't you? Last week.
I think it was on YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
So there's a guy who's mad at me for being gay on Punky, and he's alcoholic.
I'm sorry, wait, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, wait, hold on. Even before you finish this, let me just touch on this real fast, because I think it's insane and hilarious. Okay, for people to get angry, at us for acting, because I'm gonna let you know this little secret. We're actors.
I didn't know that.
I know that's mind blowing. It's a mind boggling. I know you guys are stuck on that fact right there. We're actors.
But you're really not Niecy.
I'm really not Niecy.
God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Wow.
But people are really pissed at people now. Like, oh, I can't believe you played that role.
Oh yeah, he's angry. He wishes me dead. He said bad things about my daughter.
What?
I'm not Beyonce and I'm not Kim Kardashian, so I don't have that couth. You know what I'm saying?
What's his tag? He's still on the thing? Is he still
like, he's a drunk. No, so Courtney, like I blocked him one time from 7 accounts in one night.
And that's the thing too. Like, you really have nothing else going on, but you have all the time in the world to just keep making accounts.
But then Instagram was going to ban me. I was being harassed, and I said something back, and Courtney was like, "Don't get your page took because I know."
I don't understand it.
You're not allowed to stick up for yourself no more.
Well, yeah, you got to be clever in the way you say it and word it and all this kind of stuff.
And I'm not that clever. I'm used to stoop talk, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna hit you like we're on the stoop, and I might get off the stoop.
You're clever. You're just you're just not patient. I'm not patient.
No,
I'm patient enough to sit there and
She's got
I just can't. My thing is this. I won't respond only because I refuse to give you a platform. I refuse to give you a moment.
That's smart. Because I'm like, I got time.
Yeah. But 9 times out of 10, Cher, they do it because they want you to have time. See, I refuse to give you a platform.
That's big of you.
You know what?
No, that's petty of me.
I hate to change. Hey, I hate to change subject, but I got to ask you this real quick.
Ask me.
You have a bachelor's degree in psychology.
I have a master's.
Master's degree in forensic science.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. I like education. I like learning things. I like knowing things. I'm a
It
Virgo.
said you wanted to be a crime scene investigator, but
I did, but I don't like dead bodies. And I realized that when we had to do our labs and worked with cadavers, they stink.
So you actually seen like?
Oh yeah. And I also so when I was younger, I had this thing about zombies. I don't like them. You know, it makes me nervous. And so being in the room with the dead body, knowing at any moment, you know, the zombie apocalypse could crack, like it didn't work out. So I'm sticking to the entertainment industry.
This fool said it didn't work out. But wait a minute, weren't you just like ghost hunting or something?
So that's different though, because there's no bodies. You know what I mean? So
spirits.
You can't get the zombies. It's just spirit. It's fine. I can do that. It's all it.
And they can come home with you.
No, they don't, because I cleanse and I say, girl, don't come on.
You got garlic in front of the door and stuff?
All that.
Was that real?
Reach for my curandera. I was like, you come on, don't play. You know.
Was that real?
Yes.
That's scary.
Hey, I got this. I don't know how much time we got, but I got to play this. So I'm trying to make this. I made this new segment. I don't know. You tell me, Shar. Should we call it Pop Your Cherry or Cherry Poppers? So it's like it's like 30 seconds, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna ask y'all. I got 30 seconds to get through these questions. Y'all just gotta give me quick 1-word answers. All right.
Okay.
All right. So what should I call it? Should I call it Cherry Poppers or Pop Your Cherry?
So being that we are in such a sensitive time where people are so offended by things all the time, just call it Cherry Poppers.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be the longest 30 seconds, all right? And so the clock starts as soon as I ask the first question. Both of y'all got to answer, all right?
Okay.
So Michael Jordan's draws went for $3,000. His used underwear went for $3,000 on a bid. The clock starts after you answer this. How much would your used underwear go for?
Someone has bought underwear that I know about. I'm just gonna say that. And I think it was like $5,000.
I've had underwear stolen out of the hotel, but I don't think they sold them.
Wait a minute.
I don't know whose draws they were, but I'm gonna say that I heard about $5,000.
Jeez.
Let me take these off right quick.
Immediately.
Damn.
How much would my draw sell for? I don't know. At least like.
I was not expecting that answer.
They didn't get them, but the bid was there. I saw the bid. I was like, why? What? Huh?
I could use an extra $150,000. I could use an extra $150,000.
I was not expecting this.
Yeah, I heard a pair of yours went for about $800,000.
Oh yeah?
What? Well, let me slide you another pair.
Okay, I gotta get through these questions. All right.
Nice question.
All right. You guys find $600,000 in the church bathroom. Are you keeping it or are you reporting it?
I'm smooth walking the fuck out. My blessings have been answered. That's why I went in there. Hallelujah.
I'm turning in 10% because that's my tithing.
That's my answer, Shar. That's what I told somebody. All right. Drake or Kanye?
Drake.
I like Drake.
Okay. Brandy or Monica?
Oh,
Ew. I'm hood. I'm gonna go. I love you, B, but
I love B too, but I've always been a Monica vocal person.
Okay, I'm talking about the characters. The characters. Urkel or Eddie?
Eddie.
Eddie.
Okay. And the last verified person to DM you.
Last verified person, what?
To DM you.
My cousin.
Of course, dude. Come on. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Bonus question. Shar, if I was standing next to you and I said, let me go through your phone right now, would you let me?
Don't do this shit. I don't care.
Damn. That's crazy. I would never let nobody go through my phone.
I don't give a
Courtney, if it was you, you could go through my phone. Because you already know my business.
Right.
But
again, I am a techie, so you ain't gonna see nothing on my phone anyway.
That's crazy.
you see my kid on my phone.
Yeah, boo boo. Go ahead.
Speaking of, like, not to gossip or anything, because we got another person coming. Actually, you can stay if you want. But did you see that picture of Nick?
No, but I've heard.
Nick who?
I might have made some mistakes in my past.
Hold on. Who y'all talking about?
Nick Cannon.
I haven't seen, but
I
I
heard about that.
My deepest condolences about Zen.
Oh my God.
Breaks my heart. I've always loved Nick since we were kids, but
Since we
now
were kids, man.
Wow.
I reached out and just told him, I'm sending him all the love and prayers.
Damn.
Like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even want to even.
Wow, I'm with you. I don't want no none.
That's the most hurtful in the whole world. But I'm not talking about that. I'm trying to celebrate Nick right now.
I know what you're talking about.
Nick! Hi, if you're looking for another baby mama, holla. I'm too old to have your kids, but we can.
You're sitting there going, man, maybe I should have gone to prom with him.
Damn.
I just felt like I was too old to go to prom.
You know what?
It was asked.
Big ups to Big Boy Nick.
Yeah. I can't. You're so stupid. You are so stupid. Oh my God.
I'm gonna forward you because it was forwarded to me, and it was like I looked at it, and then somebody put like Nick Cannon, and I was like,
it was supposed to say Nick's Cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, so Nick dropped the dick pic?
I mean, I don't know if he dropped it, but somebody dropped it. And if they were trying to do harm to him, you did no harm.
You expanded the fan base.
Nick got an OnlyFans now?
He got one in my DMs. He never sent me nothing, but I mean, I don't know,
Hey, when this happened? I'm supposed to be telling you about this. When this happened? I didn't know.
I was trying to be polite. I didn't send you the picture because I didn't think you wanted to see it.
I usually hear about shit like this. I listen to Breakfast Club, so I
mean, I don't know, but somebody inboxed it to me, and I was like, God, do I inbox him now or do I wait like a couple of weeks?
Let me let the other inboxes happen first. The other DMs happen first, and then I'll slide in.
Then I'll slide in like, what's up, homie? How you been?
Hey. And then timing was off, right? Because of the situation. Yeah,
the timing was very off, especially because
So all that happened in the same week?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I missed that.
That's probably why I didn't get the picture, because when someone mentioned it to me, I initially immediately went to, oh my God, prayers and da 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 da.
Well, let me fix
it. Like, oh, I can't send you.
Let me fix this because I can.
Shar said prayers, so I can't follow that up with the peen shot.
I can. I'm gonna follow.
We're done. We're done with. We understood. We moved on.
Because my Lanta.
Y'all crazy.
No, seriously. Like some things you just have to celebrate. And baby, Nick Cannon, I've been celebrating you.
Now you told Cherie, you say you don't like when you get dick pics in your DM.
So it's very invasive when you get them and you didn't ask for them. It's from some slimeball dude, right? But
you didn't ask for that though.
No, but I've known him and I love him my whole life.
So there's already feelings there. Like there's already, like, oh my God, like I care about this person already anyway. So
yeah.
So now it's just interesting. Oh wait, what?
This is going to
some rando to just send,
play so good on it on Instagram.
Check your
Yeah. I turned my phone back on just so I can make sure we can communicate.
It's there. You said this is going to play so well.
Yeah, this is gonna.
I want to see her face when she opens it.
Just so you know, we ain't shit.
Yeah.
Mother, what? Hi. Hello, what?
Right. Got a whole personality, right?
Good morning to you. And not the face shot in it, though. Not proof. Not
Who knew? Who knew?
Oh, my Lanta. Exposed. Well, damn.
See, those are for the people who told me Shar doesn't like chocolate.
People don't know. They just only because they know the one peen that I've had. They know one. They don't know what I like. Okay? And guess what? It's not that business. That's right.
See, I haven't even heard that one. Hey, I gotta ask you this.
Yes.
As you could tell, my favorite basketball player is Kobe Bryant. And
Is it? I didn't gather that.
yeah, one of my favorite people. And, what was it like working with him?
I love Kobe so much. Not only working with him was a blast, but that was my friend. And he was an amazing person, fellow Virgo. The first time we met, we hit it off immediately and became instant friends. And remember, Cherie, we had the birthday party and all that stuff, and Kobe came through and hung out. I'm still really close with his family, his sisters, and man, I miss that guy. He's such a good dude.
Me too. They had birthday parties, and he was too young to be there.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't even think when we had that first birthday party, I don't even think I was old enough. I think was that my 20th birthday, or was it 21st?
I think it was your 20th. I was old enough to be there.
Yeah, so it was my 20th. The first time when he came in and hung out for our birthdays. And so he was way younger. So
yeah, very sweet. That's how I met Kobe.
Yeah, at the birthday party.
And do you know that my ex Robert still hates him?
Shut up.
Because of that night? Yeah. First of all, Kobe didn't do anything wrong. Like, Kobe was sweet. He was excited. Yeah. Kobe grabbed me and gave me a hug and picked me up. And the insecurities of the ex was bitter, talking about he took you out of my hands. No, he didn't. He's just tall, bro.
Yeah.
But but I love Kobe.
Yeah.
He was a baby.
Amazing dude.
Yeah.
Damn. Y'all just made my night. I could listen to Kobe story.
You know what? No, I get it, because I've seen people meet their heroes or something like that, or hear something about their heroes, and it changes things because their heroes weren't who or what they thought they were.
No.
But I'm going to tell you, Kobe, if that was your dude, you picked a good one.
You know how when you talk to somebody or you hug somebody and you can literally feel the love?
Yeah.
He was one of those people who wore his heart on his sleeves. And when he hugged you and when he said, "How are you doing?" it wasn't just a formality. It was because he cared and because he loves you.
I want to know, yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on with you? Like, he's a good, and for me to say, I don't like people. So...
And I know that's like y'all friend and y'all actually met and knew him, but like this is how crazy it was. I remember being at work and then like my mother-in-law texted me and she was like, Kobe Bryant died. And I was like, and the night before LeBron had just took the scoring title from him. And I was like, no, LeBron just took the scoring. That was my text message back to her. She was like, no, you don't understand. And then like I started getting like because people know that was my guy. Like,
no, I get it. Yeah.
People were calling me like, yo, bro, I'm so sorry to hear. Like, but like I cried for 3 days for dude, man.
Yeah.
He meant a lot to me.
Yeah. Like I said, that was your dude. That was a good choice because he.
Damn.
He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Good dude.
Wow.
And a hero in his sport. You know what I mean? Like he earned every bit of that. He was amazing.
Well, let me ask you this about him acting, because like we know he's a competitive basketball player. How long did it take him just to to catch on to like acting with y'all?
what I appreciated when Kobe came to the set is that he, you know how some people just feel like they can say things like, oh, I just think I'm gonna go ahead and try acting. First off, you don't just try acting. Like, don't disrespect my art like that. Don't. It's my craft, dude. Don't. One day I'm gonna wake up and just go act. Yeah, no. But Kobe came into it like serious. Like he literally came to me and was like, so Shar, how you think I should did I do that right? Did that look, and I appreciated the fact that he took this serious. Like he didn't just come in and go, well, I'm Kobe and so I'm gonna do what I want to do, whatever. We did give him the freedom to be himself, but he was so like, he wanted to make sure that he was doing a good job the whole time. And he took it serious. We ran lines together, because he wanted to come on set and be prepared. That's one thing I really, really, really loved about him, is he was a perfectionist. You know what I mean? And I can say this about the majority of Virgos that I know, like we are perfectionists, dude. Like we 100% don't just go into something and go, oh, I'll just wing it. No, we study, we work, we practice, we prepare. And that's one of the things that Kobe and I really kind of bonded on. And I respected the fact that, this teenage basketball player came to do this job and he really believes and looks at it and respected it as a job, and he did the work. So
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Hey, who was the one person that you might have been starstruck working?
Oh, so no, I get starstruck all the time. The first person was Michael Jackson. So like when everybody called you about Kobe, that's how people did with me with Michael. Like I was devastated.
You met Michael before?
Yeah. Well, I met him when I was a little kid first and foremost, but I had a chance again to like talk to him and hang out and stuff when my kid's father did the Rock Your World video. Like they filmed that video for 2 weeks at Universal. And so Michael would tell Kevin all the time, he was like, tell Shar to come down to the set, and I would just be blushing like, I'm not gonna go, even though I met him when I was younger. Like a friend of mine was signed to his label, so we had history, but it didn't matter because it was Michael Jackson. Like, I don't care how much. Like his nephew TJ literally lived around the corner from me and was one of my best friends, but it doesn't matter. It's Michael Jackson. So that was one of the people that crazy. I get starstruck every time I would even think about it. Also, so Robert Downey Jr. Oh. So I went to the give me a second. I gotta remember what it is. I went to the Iron Man 2 premiere. Okay. And I was like in love with Robert Downey Jr. Cherie. Like, oh my God. Like in my head, he was my boyfriend and everything. It's insane. Like that was my excuse for not dating. So it's like, I'm dating Robert Downey Jr., RDJ in my head. So I can't have a real relationship. Like I'm dating RDJ. I'm just waiting for him to come home. Like, so I went to the Iron Man 2 premiere and I'm special. And so I go to the Iron Man 2 premiere and my publicist, he goes out of his way to make this moment for me to go and meet RDJ, right? And my goofy ass. So we're walking over towards him, my publicist, myself, and Cassie. And we're walking. I see him. I can no longer walk. I can't move. I can't go any further. Cassie and Paul, they keep going towards him. They are with him. They are standing there. They turn around. I am far back. They look at me like, get your ass over here. And I ran. I turned around and I ran in the opposite direction. And I bumped into Sam Jackson. He was like, what the hell are you doing? I was like, I'm running from.
Man, that makes me feel so good to hear.
I can't do it. I can't do it. So, and then another one that I had.
Wait. So you never met him?
No, I ran. Nope.
That makes me feel so good.
He was like, oh, he was lovely. And you missed out because you're whack. And I was like, well, I guess I'm whack because if I have the opportunity again, I'm gonna run. It's just I don't know. I don't know what happened.
I've done it.
I don't know what happened.
So I had been saying for like years, like I was in love with Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls.
Right. and she's gorgeous and beautiful. When you see her in person, you're like, you beautiful bitch.
So I was at the airport. I was on the phone and I was talking. I called my mom. Nicole is here.
Nicole Schresser. How you say it? Nicole Schresser?
Yeah.
Yeah, she fine.
Yeah. So
she's gorgeous.
That was my girlfriend, right? But so I called my mom and I was like, oh, like girl crush. And I said, did you say hi to her? So I walked by and I said, hi. And I kept walking.
I can't stand you.
I didn't introduce myself. I didn't say, I love you. I think I just stared at her for the longest time. And she was cool. She was sitting in the airport by herself, just chilling, waiting on her flight. And I was too stupid to even say hello.
Oh, out of control, dude.
I know, so dumb.
Out of control. Yeah, when I met Nicole, I just stared at her and I was like, you are stunning. And she was like, shut your mouth, you are stunning. And I said, I will punch you. Don't you lie to me in my face right now. And
did you talk to her?
Yeah. We had a great conversation. She's awesome. She's a sweetheart.
I couldn't say anything. I just looked like this.
Yeah, I can't even.
She had on like no makeup, just in the airport, just gorgeous.
Yeah, no make, just beautiful, just for no reason.
Yeah,
I get it. No judgment here, Chair. I get it. I ran. Okay. I'm okay with my choice. I'm good with my decision.
You know, I only froze like one time, and y'all ain't gonna believe who it was for. You might, Shar, you might not even, Cherie, you both of y'all might not even know who this person is, but it's this girl named Pinky. Y'all ever heard of Pinky?
Pinky with the big booty, the porn star Pinky?
Yeah.
I know Pinky.
That's the only time I ever froze, like meeting somebody. Because like it was unexpected. It was at the BET Hip Hop Awards. We was all in the same hotel. Yeah, it was just weird. I got a picture.
You had some intimate moments with Pinky.
But that's different because you kind of feel like you might have some intimate moments with them. Like you may have been exposed in certain predicaments, and so that's different. Okay, so I get it.
But my boy, he was so confident. He was like, I thought he was gonna nail it the way he was talking. Like he thought he
was too in his mind because he already had in his mind.
Yeah.
And she was like, I do this for a living.
Right. Calm down.
I'm just sitting there and I didn't say nothing. Like once we realized who, I didn't say nothing. She's like, you want a picture? I'm like, yeah, I'll take one, but I didn't say nothing.
I froze. I took a picture with Jenna. What's her name? Jenna, something really big bazongas. She's a porn star. And she was like, this is your picture, boo.
Hilarious.
Get it? What's her name? I think it's Jenna. Let me look.
She's a really big.
And this is what we do in our spare time, folks.
I see.
Google porn stars.
Okay, Gianna Michaels.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Okay, so she was so sweet, and she grabbed my hands, and you know I'm all touchy-feely, right? But I wasn't, like, I was being respectful. And she grabbed my hands and put them on her things, and I think my picture was like this.
Hey, where were you?
Hilarious.
Where were you guys at to meet porn stars? Like, where do y'all be at?
I was at a convention, but when I met her, but I lived in the Valley.
They all hung out in the Valley. They worked in the Valley, so they were always there.
San Fernando Valley is the porn hub.
Yeah.
They were my neighbors. I lived in Woodland Hills.
Yeah.
That's so funny to me, man.
There were a couple like apartment buildings that they all lived in.
Yeah.
Wow. Right there.
Yeah, Woodland Hills is like a prefula of porn star between like the Valley.
Yeah.
It's a porn hub of the world.
That is funny to me. That's just
They were my neighbors.
That's just wow.
What did Mr. Rogers say? You are my friend. You are special.
All right, Shar, I ain't gonna bother you one more. I just got
dude. I ask me whatever. I didn't. What I tell you after 40, don't give a fuck.
What about working with Usher?
Oh, Usher's crazy. I like him. He's a good time.
She said he's a good time.
Yeah, he's funny. God, we worked with him for a minute.
Yeah.
He's super cool, dude. I love him. He's like a brother. Just a good dude. And you couldn't tell Usher nothing because, you know, I mean, he acts, you know, and he's got enough stuff under his belt to consider him an actor. So so he just came in, did his job, and we had fun laughing on the set.
So when you said he has enough stuff underneath his belt, are you talking like the Nick Cannon package again, or are you talking?
Oh God, no, I have no clue. Thank you kindly.
He gotta have something. He got chili.
I mean, yeah, he must. I don't know. Look, not my business. Not my business. I might know some folk who do know, but that's a whole other thing. But no, Usher is a sweet dude. We had a lot of fun working on the show. He's fun.
Look at the smile.
Hey, Shar.
Yes, love.
Do you get tired of me people asking those questions like about TV shows and stuff like that?
No.
Okay.
She's way nicer than I am.
No. Cher, you just really didn't have to go through people asking about all your personal shit. So you would understand why I get excited when people talk about the fucking work I did. Let's talk about the work. Because I want to talk about my personal shit.
I don't have any personal shit.
Yes, and I didn't keep up with that kind of stuff. Like,
Good.
I didn't keep up with that.
Good.
And you know what? Maybe I would have if I was younger when that stuff happened. But I mean, I don't. Anyway, hey, when you did Shameless, did you actually come to Chicago?
No. So we shot in Valencia, California.
Oh, okay.
So,
my kids did like extra roles in there, but
I mean, they do shoot a lot of exterior stuff out there. But when I did Shameless, they were supposedly in someplace else, someplace in the South. So we left Chicago and came to someplace in the South, but we shot it in Valencia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good times.
Okay.
But Shameless was fun. I had fun on that show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my problem with people who watch TV. So I watched the episode last week of you and Kelly Williams, parentheses Laura. He said her real name.
Because you don't know.
Right. You were throwing pies at each other. Now, that's how two best friends who dated the same man supposed to be. Why would you really date her man like that?
Oh, Cher, I get that all day. I kissed Hakeem. Niecy kissed Hakeem on an episode. And so folks come for my skull all the time. Like, how could you do that to your friend? And first off, I didn't do shit.
The writers wrote it in a script.
And it was a script. I followed, learned it, did it.
This don't have to be for the show. But did you know Brandy before the Moesha?
Yes. Yeah. I've known Brandy since for a long time. We both used to do like background for Immature back in the day. So I knew her from that.
Background what? Singing?
Vocals. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my cousin got pipes.
I know she was singing, like, I didn't know she was doing it for real though. Okay, wow.
Yeah. So I've known her for a long time.
So wait, so you're from Boston, huh?
Yes.
So when did you move to LA?
When I was 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't know too much about Boston then?
I mean, I'm going. I can go back and
you go back,
hang out and do all that stuff, but
okay. So let me ask you this: New Edition or New Kids on the Block?
You better shut your mouth right now. First off, you can't compare the two. Number one, okay, they can't be compared. And number two, I love them both. But I was like in love with Donnie Wahlberg. So it was a whole different thing. Like I named my son Donnie. So
okay.
So you can't ask me that. Like, to be fair. And then third, did you just see them?
That's all about
together
I was just
on the
bed. Yeah.
My life was made. I told Jesus, I said I could go right now. At that moment, I was watching that. It was beautiful.
For not listening to her.
You missed it.
You don't have to listen to me because you had to listen to all them New Kids on the Block songs. I'm gonna tell you.
I sure did.
Remember my 13th birthday party that was all New Kids on the Block? Remember?
She assigned us which new kid we were allowed to like, and of course, I got the gay one.
Which one's gay?
Oh, people know, right? People know. I don't like to put people's business out in the street. You know what I'm saying?
I knew there was someone in NSYNC that was gay, not New Kids on the Block.
He's cute, but she assigned us, like, we had to like who she told us to like, and
well, because I wanted to make sure that everyone was clear that they could not touch Donnie. Because
not that we knew them. We didn't know them at this time.
I'd fight.
Nobody had met them.
Because Mark Wahlberg, he's
and then when Mark came out, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm going to hell," because all I can think about is his brothers together. Like it's just, that's the first threesome I ever had in my head.
Are you kidding me?
I'm dead ass.
I was so lame. Like I caught on so late.
Yeah, but you actually had action in your life. I lived in my head.
Yeah, no, I was in the streets. I had things to do.
Mark Wahlberg, that's Marky Mark, right?
Marky Mark, yes.
Yes.
Who people don't know was actually in New Kids on the Block in the very, very beginning, in its early stages. But then he was like, "This is too corny for me, so I'm out."
Because he had to come on.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
It's such a good vibration.
So he did like Bobby Brown. Then he went solo. Like
yes, he went solo. Yes,
but he didn't come back.
He did not return.
So they really are similar in groups then.
Very well. They were founded by the same person too, Maurice
Right.
Starr. So yeah, I mean, like Maurice, when he and New Kids separated, I mean, when he and New Edition separated, he was like, "I'm gonna do this again with white boys," and there you go.
Wow.
Only she would know the history of that.
I know all the history.
Name.
Well, I know the history of New Edition, so that kind of plays along with New Kids on the Block. So, so I kind of know. That's crazy. That's
yeah, man. Yeah, the boys made Boston proud when they performed this on this last little thing.
Okay. Oh.
No, Courtney, I'm a horrible friend. I didn't see it.
Yeah, that was a good performance.
I don't turn on my TV.
What was that? The American Music Awards, right?
What I don't know. Okay, so now I suck because I don't.
I think it was American.
I think so because Bobby, we did a panel. We have the same attorney, and we
Bobby.
Yeah, me, Bobby, and Genuine.
Hilarious.
We were all on the panel doing this thing for Chris, our attorney. His name is Chris Brown.
No. I'm not.
Yeah, but and Bobby had to jump off because he was doing rehearsal.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
I just ran into him. I told you. Did I tell you? I just saw him again for the first time in years.
I love him.
And
it's y'all regular life, man. That is so amazing to me.
But I told you when Uncle Tommy saw me, all Uncle Tommy kept saying, "Shar."
Right?
I kept saying, "No,
Cherie." Right.
Wait, who's Tommy? Who's Tommy?
Uncle Bobby's brother.
Yeah. Oh God.
I was like, "I'm Cherie."
No, Cherie. The beige one. The beige one.
After a while, I just stopped telling him.
We used to have to do that with Auntie Lynn, though. She would just call us each other and whatever.
She's still
the same person. Y'all the twin. We're the twins. We've always been the twins in our family. So.
All right. Heard across the world. Welcome to Cherie's world. Heard across the world. Welcome to Cherie's world. Representing for every girl. Welcome to Cherie's world. Representing for every girl. Welcome to Cherie's world.